Hello guys, in this video we will be solving the questions from 4 to 7 of week 4 CTGA. Right. So let us see the fourth question. Two words are said to be special. If they fulfill following conditions. Number of vowels are same in both the words. Number of consonants are not same in both the words. These are the two conditions provided. So here we get information that the variable count in the given pseudocode counts the number of special pairs. Special pairs in the sense a set of two words which satisfy these two conditions. Two in the sense a pair of words. Okay guys, so let us solve the question now. According to information given, number of vowels are same in both the words and number of consonants are not same. Same number of vowels and different number of consonants, right? So let us check the what codes, what lines of code has been missed here. Count has been set to 0. Table 1 has more rows. X to table 2. One second guys. Move X to table 2. We are moving the first card, which is the picked up card, into table 2 only for checking if it has if the second picked up word has the same conditions which are mentioned here. See, if you observe here, in both the words, right? So we need another word for reference purpose or for cross verification purpose. So the picked up card, which is the first card X, will be used for verification purpose. Right, so we need to fill the points here. So let us see what the procedure v count having the argument z does. Vowel count has been set to 0 and I has been set to 1. Great. While I less than or is equal to z dot letter count. Why is 1 less than or is equal to z dot letter count? Because in English there are words like these two. Even these two single letters are acting as words when we come into the context of reading this to be as a part of sentence or a part of paragraph, right? So this has been clearly clarified why this is 1 less than is equal to z. If ith letter of z dot word is a vowel, that means initially I is 1, right? Here I is less than is equal to z dot letter count. So we check if the first letter of the picked up word is a vowel or not. If it is a vowel, then we will increment the vowel count by 1. Say for example, we picked up some word called aeroplane. So I less than is equal to z dot letter count, right? So it is less than because aeroplane is having 9 letters, right? LANE, AERO, 4 plus 4, 8 and P is 9. So for the first letter, which is A, vowel count will be 1, and after incrementing vowel count we need to increment I as well. And again, while 2 less than is equal to z dot letter count, that is 2 less than is equal to 9. Yes, it is less than 9. And now coming to second letter, which is E, so it becomes 1 plus 1, 2, and after doing that again I becomes 3 here, and again 3 is less than is equal to 9, 3 is less than 9, right? So we come into checking R. So here in this case vowel count will not get incremented. Vowel count will stay with the value 2, but I will be changing from 3 to 4. Right, so this is what this procedure is telling us. This is how the procedure works. And as a final result, once the letter count exceeds 9, this procedure called v count of z stops, and as a result we'll be returning the total value of vowel count, which is this. So in this case, in the case of aeroplane, it would be 1 2 3 4 5, right? So vowel count of airplane will be 5. So this is the perfect explanation of what the procedure does. And now let us keep this under special notation. Same number of vowels and different number of consonants, right? So let us strike out the answers which are checking for an improper condition. Here we are checking if it is not is equal to. Even here we are checking not equal to. But according to the question, that in the question the information is that it must have the same number of vowels in both the words, right? So these two are against these two are acting as a violation. Therefore C and D have been eliminated as wrong answers. And now coming to options A and option B. If x dot letter count is the same as y dot letter count. Okay guys, x dot letter count is the same as y dot letter count. If vowel count is the same as vowel count of y. Here x is the picked up card and y is the second card. If they are same, we are incrementing the value of count by 1. That is fine. And here, even here we are checking, we are doing the same. But what's the mistake here? We need to sort the correct option out, right? So the mistake here is that we are considering the letter count to be unequal and to be equal in this case. In A we are checking if this is equal or not, and in second option we are checking if they are unequal, right? So if you see this question properly, what are we doing here? We have been given what the procedure does and the conditions on which they become a special pair. So under this information given, let us sort out the right option. Say for example, let us take two words, alien and alias. Okay, in this case A, I, E, there are three vowels here, which are A, I and E, and even here there are three vowels, right? A, I and A. Here it is A, E, I. Okay, so here if you observe, both of these are 5-letter words and the vowels are also the same. But if you see here, the number of consonants are not the same in both the words. Here the consonants are L and N. Here the consonants are L and S, right? 2 and 2, which are equal, but they should not be equal, right? So for that case, we need to check whether they are having the same or not. Whether they are having the equal or unequal word length. This is just an example, but it works out to be, there are some words like AISLE. Even here there are three vowels, alien, alias, attempt. So here there are only two vowels, right? So what can we think of here? We need to check if the B and A are the correct or not. If x dot letter count is the same as y dot letter count. Did you get this information from somewhere? No. There is no such information, right? But we are given information that number of vowels should be the same. So say for example, let us take 3 vowels are there in both the words. That means in the first word the total could be 5. Out of 5 there would be 3 here, like this case. And in another case it could be 3 vowels for a 7 letter word, right? They satisfy these conditions. Therefore the suitable option is A here. So now let's come on to question number 5 and 6. The following pseudocode is executed using scores dataset. M, P and C store the number of students. Just a second. It is storing the number of students, right? In mathematics, physics and chemistry clubs respectively. Okay, so what are you being asked here? Which club can a student join if he or she gets 91 marks in all 3 subjects? If you observe here, this is being made for selection, for getting the student selected into any of the 3 clubs, right? All these have been set to zeros. Everything is very clear. Here in this line they have used a procedure called max subject with an argument x. So let us see what max subject does. Max subject, initially it checks if the chemistry mark is greater than physics. I mean chemistry is greater than mathematics and chemistry is greater than physics, right? Then it is returning chemistry. So what this procedure does is it checks one subject with the rest of other 2 subjects, one with the other 2. So here it was chemistry. So this card was checked against mathematics and physics. Here they have given physics. If you make a clear analysis of this procedure pseudocode, these two are acting as a set. If z dot chemistry is greater than mathematics, then chemistry is greater than physics. If this is not satisfied, then we are returning this as the final answer, right? So these two are a set of iterators, and this is a set of iterator. Here if z dot chemistry is not if z dot chemistry is greater than z dot mathematics is not satisfied, then we directly come down here to the else loop. Okay, so what do we do here? What is it doing? It is ending max subject by returning any of those 3 subjects, which are M, P, C, mathematics, physics and chemistry. So what they are asking is, which club can a student join if he or she gets 91 marks in all 3 subjects? In all the 3 subjects, that means M is equal to P is equal to C is equal to 91. So here the picked up card would be for x dot subject to be mathematics if x dot math greater than 90. Here it is 91. So it will get satisfied into mathematics. If subject is physics, yes, even in physics the student got 91, then he will be getting P is equal to P plus 1. and even in chemistry he scored 91, right? So C is equal to C plus 1. So if we come into this max subject dot z, let us say that this particular student called Z scored 91, 91 and 91. That is what the information has provided in question number 5, right? So if Z dot chemistry is greater than Z dot mathematics, both are 91 here, but there is an is equal, but it is a greater than symbol. There is no greater than is equal to, there is only greater than symbol. Therefore this doesn't get satisfied. As this is not getting satisfied, we are moving on to the else part. And in the else part, what are you doing? Mathematics is greater than physics. Even this is not getting satisfied. As this is not getting satisfied, else. Written physics. See here, we need to tell, or we need to check the flow of steps here. I'll do clear everything to make it very easier for you to understand. Just a second, guys. You need to understand it in much better way. So for that reason, I'm just erasing them. Max dot subject Z. According to the information from question number 5, the student had 91 in mathematics, 91 in physics and 91 in chemistry. Right. So we came up to here. There is the first row X here. So in order to assign a club to any student, we need to satisfy this case, the line number 4 here, which is involving or which has the procedure max subject. Therefore, so let us get into max subject. In this card called Z, there are 3 equal entries of 91. So let us take the first iteration step. If X dot chemistry, which is 91, greater than 91. This is not satisfying because there is only greater one. So this doesn't get satisfied. If this is not being satisfied, where will we go? We will go all the way down to here, right? If Z dot mathematics, which is 91, is greater than Z dot physics, no, this is also not getting satisfied. Then we will go all the way from here to here, right? So we are returning physics here. If the student scores 91 in all the 3 subjects, then according to the procedure max subject of Z, the final result will be physics. Therefore, a student who gets 91 in all the 3 subjects will be joining in the physics club. Right, because this has been shown here. Initially this doesn't get satisfied, so from here if 2 else, and even this is not getting satisfied, so from if 2 else, in this way it is physics. So the question number 5 has been done with option A to be correct. Question number 6. Can a student join more than one club? If you observe here, the max subject cannot take any one. The max subject can only take only one value. It can take only one value, that is one subject, right? Earlier we saw that we are comparing one subject with the rest of other 2 subjects, right? If you observe here, the picked up card, we are initially checking if chemistry is greater than maths or physics, and again we are checking if it is greater than physics, right? So it can take only one subject. So definitely the answer would be a student cannot join more than one club, right? So coming to question number 7, a given pseudocode is executed using shopping bills dataset. FARC, which is the variable name, stores the ratio of number of customers who purchased both soap and face wash. 2. The number of customers who purchased face wash only. Right. So here what should we do here? We need to find the correct code fragment, right? If you observe, m count and b count have been set to zeros, and b count by divided by m count. According to the information, FARC stores the ratio of number of customers who purchased both soap and face wash. In that case, b count must store the number of customers having face wash and soap in their bills, and m count must be storing only face wash, right? This is what the interpretation is. Procedure is item y dot y comma a. Initially c has been set to false. Okay, here what are you doing at this step is that we are checking if the item is the same item as a. So in place of a, we will be checking if z dot item is physics. I mean, if z dot item is face wash. If this is done, c will be updated to true, and we will be returning a true. Okay. And after completing face wash entry, we will remove that item z, which is face wash, from the bill of y. After removing face wash, we will go to soap, or after removing soap, we will go to face wash. So this is the construct of this pseudocode with the procedure. So let us check the suitable option. We need to make a note that b count and m count, what are they storing? B count is storing both face wash and soap. M count is storing only face wash, right? B count, so okay. So if you see in the option number C, in the option number 3, which is C, we can update the value of face wash stands for m count, right? We can increment the value of m count if this is a true, but we will be incrementing the value of m count and b count together at a once if both of these are true. But in this case, we will be skipping. Even if we find an entry of face wash only, we will not increment the value of m count. Therefore, this is a mistake. So option C is eliminated. Option A, it is taking as two different processes, but they must be together, right? They must be one after the other. But this is being considered as one iteration, and this is being considered as second iteration. So therefore, this is also a mistake. If is item x comma face wash, m is equal to m count plus 1. Yes. If is item x comma soap, b count is equal to b count plus 1. Okay guys, So here what have been given, number of who purchase both soap and face wash to the number of purchase customers of face wash. If each item x comma face wash, then we are incrementing m count by 1, and as a continuation we are checking if he or she bought soap as well, then we are incrementing b count, right? Okay. The option B is a mistake here, because directly here after checking for soap we cannot increment the value of B here, right? B count can be incremented, BC will be incremented only after successfully verification of or verifying face wash and soap, right? Here immediately after if they find an entry of soap product, here they are incrementing B count, but they must have done this, yeah, even after checking for face wash as well. So therefore this is also a wrong option, and the most suitable option which is much similar to this is, initially we are checking for face wash, so F has been done, and after F has been done, then we are checking for soap. This makes up as a pair, right? This is what the required format of the answer is as well. Stores the ratio who purchase both soap and face wash. Who purchase face wash only. So this is the suitable option. So question number 7, the right option is D. So guys, these are the questions from 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope you understand them very well. Please do like the video and subscribe to our channel.